And when do I get the keys?
Keys for what?
The new house.
Oh, of course.
I got West Wales Properties sent me an email. And it's like, oh, congratulations on your above purchase. Okay. Where am I getting the keys from?
Oh.
So what do he knows?
You do not want me to fill out a customer care survey thing. Your customer service is woman never emailed me back and asked her something.
Huh. Well then.
Yeah, well then.
Well then. Hello. Mine's Rob, otherwise known as Who's5, and welcome back to the Gentleman's Gossip Podcast.
You didn't record that, did you?
Yes, I did.
How about that in there?
You're not the one that edits these.
Thank God.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Might never get done.
Oh!
You've repeatedly avoided the situation and run away when he says, "Are we doing it?"
Yeah, because you won't let me swear. You won't let me be
Whoa.
myself.
We're not allowed to do that.
Hold on, I let you be yourself. I flipping bleep
You
it
just bleep me
over.
out. You bleep me out and edit out half the I say.
No, I don't. I just bleep out the bad words.
Yes, like
Yeah, exactly.
I just caught another Pokemon.
Well, I've got 3.
Wow, I got 11.
Yeah, but I can't move.
I haven't. I haven't moved off my bed.
Well, clearly you've got a bet.
so. First topic: Pokemon Go is out for the UK. It is now the 14th of the 7th.
Yes,
hell is this
14th
thing?
of July, and it's finally out for the UK, and I can only use it on my iPad because my phone sucks.
Nidorino?
A Nidorina or a
Nidorino,
Nidorino.
that's the male
one of the
version.
rocks.
It was practically eating my crotch. It was that close to me.
Nice.
Okay, another word to be deleted out.
Like, yeah,
What?
I don't know how to. It's like technically it's not a bad word, but it's like should I take that out? I don't know.
You know,
That's
just
a
go sitting on
poison
your
type.
knee.
A Nidorino. It's a Nidorina and a Nidorinon. Nidorino. Yeah.
I can never tell them apart half the time.
The pink one's the male one, the blue one's the female.
Oh well, I know that bit.
Oh, well, I've got the pink one.
So the male one then.
Oh, yeah.
The Nidorina. No, Nidorino. Nidori. Whatever.
Amazing. I haven't even had to leave the house. This is brilliant.
Well, I
And I had to
can't.
go for a walk, but that was about it.
I can't leave the house. Except
And it won't let you do it when you're driving. What if I drive really slowly?
I don't know. You might get somewhat lucky, I guess.
I might get pulled over. Like, what are you doing?
Oh,
Nothing.
I have a second Eevee to catch. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I got great.
So the entire podcast is going to be those two catching Pokemon.
No, it's gonna be
This will be
him.
fun.
It's gonna be him catching Pokemon and me literally just catching this Eevee at this moment in time and never having one ever again.
Well, they don't always appear near. Well, every 10
Apparently,
minutes or so.
the Eevee evolution is random.
Is it? You can't control it.
I don't know. The thing I was listening to earlier said it evolved randomly.
Weedle.
A Weedle?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, evolves into a Beedrill.
yeah.
Jesus
Eventually.
Christ, you little.
See, I have not.
How did I miss?
I haven't seen.
It's very easy to miss.
Got him that time.
I have not seen a single Pokemon that's above Generation 1 yet. Apart from the Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. Considering those are technically Generation 2, I'm pretty sure.
We were just talking about this actually.
Yeah, they were Generation 2, as I recall.
Yeah.
I'd have to go find the old thing to tell you if you're right or not.
I've got books like literally just there that could tell you.
Another Weedle.
I've
Got
got
that bugger in Fizz Go.
So do you know the whole? Then again, it doesn't matter with you considering you're just lucky and they spawn all over you. But the tracking system, do you get the tracking system?
It's GPS and
No. I mean actual like Pokemon tracking.
Yeah, what?
How and what?
Okay, so if you open up the app, do you see at the bottom right you have that grey little bar?
Yeah, I was trying to say that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. So what it basically is starting from the top left, working down to the bottom right is the ones that are closest to you.
Mhm.
And if you tap on like this Squirtle, for example, for me, it will eventually show you leaves to follow.
Oh no, leaves are just what to jump out of.
No, you can follow the leaves to show you where the Pokemon are.
That is true. I do have leaves sometimes appearing.
Yeah, but you can click on the Pokemon to show you the general direction of them after you get leaves following. So like if I go out of the house and literally just go down the road now, I can get Squirtle from this general direction. So there you know. Also, when catching a Pokemon, if you spin the Pokeball, it'll shrink the either green, yellow, orange, or red circle around said Pokemon.
Oh no, that shrinks on its own.
Okay, well, whatever then. But basically, if you spin the Pokeball,
if you spin it, you get more points if you catch it.
Oh, okay.
No, well, the way I learned,
you're supposed to know 2 seconds ago.
the way I found out, the way I got told is when you spin it, it makes it a higher rate of catch. So it's a higher rate of catching the Pokemon. As well as depending on the color of the ring that like shrinks and enlarges, it shows you how difficult it is to catch the Pokemon.
Yeah. Yellow being easy.
No, it's green that's easy.
Oh, green easy, yellow normal, orange hard, and red very hard or something.
Yeah.
There's 4 levels to that. I was watching, I had a good one on YouTube there. I'll see if I can find this and peg you this one for information. Oh, pardon me. The history here. Oh, pardon me again.
Just got another Eevee.
How do you have so many Pokemon spawning around you?
I imagine nobody around me has Pokemon Go. Probably helps.
Well, you can drop an incense, and
I don't need to.
well, I know you don't need to, considering. Well, no, hold on, no. It shouldn't work like that. It shouldn't work like, oh, just because you're the only one with Pokemon Go in your street, you're the one getting all of them. It shouldn't work like that, considering you should only have a certain radius to catch them.
I do.
Well, how come they're all, like, inside that radius?
Well, hello there.
Oh.
I'm your Poke Professor.
Oh, when you catch it,
call
it
me
shows you where
Colin.
you caught it, so you can show other people where to catch it. So they keep popping up in the same area.
Yeah, that's something as well. Once you've caught a Pokemon, a different person can catch the exact same one in the exact same location or something along those lines.
Yeah. Well, there's a good video for you to watch. This fella, Connor Williams, has played Ingress and is now doing the Pokemon Go and knows a lot about Ingress.
Two
All
Eevees.
all the waypoints from Ingress have transferred over into Pokemon Go.
Yes, I've noticed that. So the one.
Some of them are gyms, and most of them are Pokestops.
Yeah. Yeah, like I have
You-
2 gyms quite near me, and I've got a couple of Pokestops near me as well. I just can't get to any of them.
I won't know tomorrow until I actually go into the town.
Well, I can't get to
Well,
them
okay.
yet. I might look into the whole making my phone a hotspot.
Well, if you watch him, he's got a lot of knowledge on it, so right off the bat. My phone's glitching slightly, so I've wandered off. My character's wandered off. Anyway, let's go on with topics and things before you get completely lost, and this is a completely Pokemon Go episode.
So
Topics.
topics. Well, I have a little miniature story, just sort of.
Go for it.
So it's nothing exciting, but it just annoyed me. So okay, no. First off, if you don't know, Pop Tarts have come over to the UK.
A long time ago.
Okay, but we never had them in this household until this year.
Okay.
So my sister really enjoys them, and I had
Does she toast them?
no, she puts them in the microwave.
Oh no, I just stick them in the toaster.
You know, and it's, yeah, but
yeah, I've microwaved them as well. They're alright.
all right. But as I was saying, I had my first one yesterday, and it was the chocolate rubbish, whatever the chocolate one is.
Mm.
So I put it in the toaster, and bada bing, bada boom, I got it. And then later yesterday, I found out that she had a white one, and I was just like, oh, I want to try that. I'll have one of those tomorrow. And she didn't look happy about it, but she said to me, all right, just one. And I said, okay, well, I'm only gonna have one. So I go down there this morning at flipping 9 o'clock for breakfast, and I just look down to where they were, and my bloody sister moved them so I couldn't have any. So I have no idea where they are, but yeah, I can't have any Pop-Tarts because it's hers. Yeah.
Buy some then.
Man, I don't ever get out of the house to buy them. It's like, if I get out of the house, it's either for work meetings, or work for my grandfather. I never go down into town to get them. I mean,
Go into
Alright.
town then.
You've got to go out and shop and do things yourself.
man, stuff that I don't need to. I flippin',
When you eventually move out,
When I eventually move out, I'll be smart like my mother and get shopping delivered to me.
and
Exactly.
and claim to your granddad that you just don't get any signal where you are. You're just not
Exactly.
ignoring his phone calls.
Exactly. They're like, oh, the signal here is terrible. Internet, perfect, but the signal is terrible. He just starts emailing me, and I'm just like, oh, I don't understand. You must be sending it to the wrong email address.
Oh God.
Ay, ay, ay.
And none.
What else? I think
You don't even know what flavor the white ones were then.
No, I have no idea. I assume like vanilla, I guess. I don't know.
There's a lot of them.
Like, I've got no idea. I literally just... Oh! A Clefairy popped up in front of me.
Back to Pokemon. We've lost him.
Excellent! Yeah. Da-da.
Gary.
So, I found myself sort of replicating what I did as a kid on the old, like, Game Boy. From when you catch a Pokemon, you just spam the A button. You know, it did absolutely nothing, but you spammed the A button. I found myself spamming my screen when catching things now, and I don't know why, when I know it doesn't do anything.
Force a habit.
Yeah, it's just like, no, I want to do it. It brings back nostalgia. So did you guys, if you actually had like a Game Boy or whatever with Pokemon, did you spam the A button when catching things?
I don't think so. No,
No?
it never said to do that, so I never did that.
Didn't have a Pokemon. Didn't have a Game Boy, rather.
You didn't have a Game Boy?
Well,
I still have mine here somewhere.
I've got loads. I've got the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Flip, whatever the flip one is, the DS, and that's as far as I went.
You don't have the original?
No, I don't have the original. I have the Game Boy Color. No, I don't know if it's even the Game Boy Color. It's the see-through one. So you can see all the internals.
Yeah, I think that was one of the up to the Game Boy Color level. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Depends what it went by what the screen was, not what the actual Game Boy was.
Yeah. But no, I loved my Game Boy growing up. And the game I played most was definitely Pokemon on it. Like I've got more
I don't know how many games I've gotten, and most of them are Pokemon games.
Yeah, I've got more Pokemon games for Nintendo than any other.
It only came out on the Nintendo.
As in I have more Pokemon games for the Nintendo than like other Nintendo games, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo.
Everyone does.
Nintendo, whatever. Same thing.
No, it's not. We'll get copyrighted.
We get copyrighted. I know. Nintendo has a really strange thing when it comes to YouTube and copyright.
Yeah, they don't like people showing their video, showing anything about them.
No. They're fine with people doing things with the games, but
If you diss on them.
okay, I haven't learned anything about that. I was more towards like the monetization thing. I looked more towards that, and it's if you have a Nintendo related game, your video is going to be monetized, but only Nintendo's going to benefit off that. Unless you go in the Nintendo monetization scheme. I can't think of the actual word, but it's not scheme, but I'm going to call it scheme anyway. So it's either one, you get paid 60%, or was it 40? It's either 60 or 40% of the ad revenue per video if you go with the first monetization scheme. But if you go with the second monetization scheme, which is basically partnering with the Nintendo Network thingy-mabobby, you will get between 60 and 70, because I can't remember which one it is. And it's just like, that is appalling. Why? Because when you think about it, it is going to be terrible. Because one, YouTube's going to be taking a cut. Two, Nintendo's going to be taking a cut. And then three, you'll finally be getting what's very little that's left.
That's probably why you don't see very many Nintendo games on YouTube.
Nope. But the best thing is, Pokemon Go technically isn't a Nintendo game.
It's a joint effort between Nintendo and
Who
Labs.
actually owns Pokemon?
Which one? As in
Nintendo, as far as I'm
the
aware.
games, Nintendo, yeah. The animated series, totally something different, but the games, Nintendo.
And the original card game?
The original card game, I don't actually know.
Although Nintendo actually started as a card game company. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they started as a card game company.
Hold on, I've got Pokemon cards somewhere near me. I wonder where the...
Funny, I think I can put my hand on a couple, but I'm not sure where they are
I
either.
put my hand on one of them as well.
I know I've got them...
I never collected them, I just have one or two sitting on the shelf.
Oh, I collected them.
I'm using a Charmander as a... Oh, Jesus Christ, the fine print on the bottom, I can't read it. As a bookmark.
Alright, well, I'll...
Bookmarking Crime and Punishment.
Okay, I'll find
That's a
one.
clash of things there, isn't it?
Microphone muted.
I can't read it. I can't see. I know this is dead air right now. Is there even anyone here?
Mm-hmm. Still here. I just seen something cool on the movies. I'm texting a friend.
Microphone
It
activated.
says, and this is a card from 1995, by the way. Nintendo, Game Freak, Wizards, and something else. So it's
Do you
got
know-
part of Nintendo on it.
I really, 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 really hope I find my shiny Charizard when I'm like packing up and moving out. You know, it is one of the rarest freaking Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
and I own one, and I don't know where it is.
Well,
I'm sure it's in a safe place.
yeah, I'm sure. So I have a little story, and I'm always disappointed at myself when I remember said story. But supposedly, and okay, I shouldn't say supposedly, considering it did happen, but I can't remember it all that well. But when I was really, really young, I had this big collection of Pokemon cards, and I randomly one day just gave them away to someone. I can't remember who, I can't remember why, but I just gave them away to someone.
God damn, Hughes, what are you, an idiot?
I must have been back then, because now I just think back on it and I'm like, why? Who was this person and why did I give them my cards? Because I honestly can't remember. When I think back to it, all I see in front of me is like a black figure and me giving them to him or her. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've asked.
So if you're the person Hughes gave his cards to away all those years ago, please give them back.
No, I will not. I mean,
But no, and I only remembered because my grandmother. I was talking to my grandmother about it, even when younger, yeah, like years ago as well now, but not as young as when I gave my cards away. I said to my grandmother, "Oh, is this really all my cards?" And she says, "Oh, well, you did have more, but you just gave them away one day." And I'm just like, "Why did I did that?" And she turns to me and says, "I don't know. Why did you?" I'm like, "I don't know." And yeah, that's haunted me since this day. I'm just like, what cards did I give away? Like,
you could have had something really rare
I
in there.
could have, but the thing is, because of that memory, I have never once thought about giving away my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Never once. Like, those things are getting buried with me. Seriously.
I didn't know you had the Yu-Gi-Oh ones too.
Oh yeah, no, I have. I was like really into collecting cards when I was younger. I still am now. Like at car boot sales and flea markets and blah blah blah, whatever you want to call it. I'll always look for like cards and things to pick up and just be like, oh sweet, I'll buy these off you for such and such price, and then haggle them down to like 20p. And it's like, oh come on, they've got no worth. While I'm looking at it, thinking this one's worth a tenner. It's like...
Yeah. Hopefully nobody else is listening to that the next time you go out.
But no, I do collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that's the biggest collection out of all my card collection is the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You don't even want to know how many of them I've got.
No, you're right.
And I had doubles upon doubles upon doubles.
But I was even collecting the Doctor Who cards a couple of years back.
Oh, here we are.
There's Doctor Who cards?
Yeah, well, it was this was ages ago now. So, a good couple of years ago, they had a Doctor Who magazine where you could subscribe to it for, I think it was like a $5 a month or something, and you'd get 2 magazines off it. And they would send you they would send you cards. So it would be like a, I think it was top. No, yeah, I think it was like sort of like top trumps, and you could actually trade with people. It was advertised as a trading card game, and I forced my mother into it just because I did a lot of those growing up. Like even Yu-Gi-Oh themselves, had a subscription service where they would send you magazines with cards and little figures and so on and so forth. So, and before that, I was even doing the Jackie Chan one where you'd get like the amulets and the magazines and even cards with those as well.
Yeah, I did that one alright.
So yeah,
There was cards, medals, and everything else.
yeah. So I was always
Yeah, that was good.
So I was always into collecting cards growing up as a kid, and when those subscription service came out, I was always begging my mother to get them for me, and it would start off at like £1 for it, and then it would eventually go up to £5, and she's just like, you've been going this far, I'll keep it going anyway. So I was very happy with that.
Yeah, it was always like 50p for the first one or something silly.
Oh yeah, it's always something silly, and always like the bonus cards. It's like, oh, buy this magazine now, and you'll get the bonus cards with a figure, and it's only 50p. And then you look up at the back page from continue. It's £5, and it's just like, oh, well then.
Dang.
Good times, good times, good times.
Found some of the cards anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Pokemon ones I just stumbled onto there when I was walking. Good thing I've got a long lead on this headset.
Why?
There's,
Where are you?
Still standing at the computer. I've got a Tentacool, which is a small one. The Horsey, Nidorina. I don't know this one. It's a little lightning thing. I don't think that's Generation 1. Togepi is definitely not Generation 1. I've got two Mews.
Togepi. Wait, hold on. That's the little egg, isn't it? Togepi.
Yeah.
No, that's Generation 1.
Is
Yeah.
it? No.
Yeah.
So that was. There's two Mews here. Pupitar and Lavatar. There's three Pikachus, an Entine, and a Suicune. I don't actually think these are actually mine. I think somebody gave me these to sell on eBay years ago. We never managed to sell them, and they're still sitting there. I have to remember someday to actually give it back to them. It was a child
Can't
at
be
the
that
time.
important. Like, I mean,
Oh no, they had a big pile. It was my friend's two cousins that were, they were about 10 between them at the time, 8 or 10 or something. Going, sell these online. Like I was 18 at the time or something. I don't know what it was at the time. We were trying to, but
so
managed to get a few of them away.
Yeah.
But they're still
so they've been
loads
sitting up there for
A while.
Yeah, that many
22
years.
years.
That many years, yeah. Little too many.
Uh,
Haven't seen anyone in ages, so don't think of it until someone says something.
I'm gonna have to relog on here.
Okay.
Any jitteries. Okay.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
so,
Do you just when you were saying Yu-Gi-Oh,
aye.
do you have Exodia?
No, I have
Buddy
I have
joined your
all
channel.
of like 3 pieces at most, I think.
Oh God, no! I
Right.
think I have the whole thing. I just picked
I'm
up
back.
the folder.
Welcome back.
I've just picked up the folder at arm's length.
Space.
No, my things that are on my shelf behind
Understand.
me, and I'd have to go
No
through
one ever understands
loads
me.
of things.
No, I've got I got folders and got Wii Joe pocket slots in
Oh
them.
yeah,
so
no, I've got a couple of those.
Why is it complete silence?
What?
Am I about to
Hello?
time out?
Maybe.
testing, Paralia. We've lost him.
Yeah.
We can hear him. He can't hear us. That'll be a good one to leave in.
Buddy in your channel
Timed out.
timed out.
Timed
Okay.
out. Yeah, we lost
Yeah.
him.
So here's one, Ian. Here's one just before you continue. It's a Pokemon card, but it's a special card that you only got with the movie, and it's the Mewtwo, and it even has the stamp of Pokemon's first movie. And if I'm old,
No, I didn't know that one.
I'm holding it up. So yeah, it's Mewtwo. Kids WB presents Pokemon the first movie, and you could get this card with it. And right behind it, I've got Lugia and then Unknown. Oh Jesus, I loved these cards. When I was
The Unknown were fun.
when I was watching the movies and Lugia came out, I was just like, Jesus, if Pokemon was a real thing, I would try so hard. I would try so hard to be able to have that. Can you remember Lugia?
Yeah, the one in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I'm always dying to get in my collection. When I'm playing the game or whatever. It's always something you gotta have.
Buddy
Right, I
joined
just-
your
I've-
channel.
Fuck.
Hello, can you hear us now?
Fuck's sake.
We could hear you fine.
Yeah.
We could hear you fine.
What are we talking about now?
We're still talking about cards and Pokemon, I think.
And
No, have you got any God cards?
This is being going to be called the
Um,
Pokemon episode.
No. Yu-Gi-Oh's God cards.
as in the dragon.
Obelisk, Slicer, and the Winged Dragon of Ra.
Yeah, no, I've got. I think no, I don't think I've got all three. I think I have two of them.
I've got 3, alright. I had to get the 3 of them.
I think I've got 2 of them, and one of them's a fake.
Oh, you know they're real because of the colors different on the back.
Yeah, I know, but there was a lot of fake cards going around when I was younger, and it was like, all right, I'll take them no matter what, fake or not, I will take them off you.
You could still play them with them anyway. So
Exactly.
no, I've got 3 different Blue Eyes White Dragon cards. 3 different pictures. We've lost Pralia.
Didn't?
No.
Oh
idea
yeah,
what
you
you're talking
didn't
about.
do Yu-Gi-Oh, did you?
No.
You probably never even watched it either.
Oh, I
No.
watched it, and I really want to get back into it. I want to rewatch
I
it.
only watched the first. I think it was only the first or the second season. After that, I just went
No, I watched
too much
loads.
into it.
Like I watched.
Too much into it.
Okay, the one that I stopped watching is when they're on the bikes.
On the bikes.
Yeah,
I don't
seriously.
know getting to the bikes.
They're on bikes. They're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, or the card trading, whatever they classed it as back then in the TV
Yeah.
series anyway, while on bikes. Like they
I think I seen them on the bikes at one point, but I never actually watched any of them.
No, I just stopped watching after that. But then I found a similar animated series, and the best thing is you can watch it completely on YouTube, and it's uploaded via the creators themselves, and it's called Card Fight Vanguard. And there you go, my anime recommendation for this week is Card Fight Vanguard, and I've rewatched it. Well, I'm trying to watch it so many times.
Right, we'll move on to the next subject. I'll take over then.
All right.
Go to movies. I'm just looking through the movies that are available at the moment. And have you ever seen Now You See Me? The one about the magicians that were robbing banks.
Oh, I haven't. No.
You haven't seen it? No, I went with a friend to see it when it first came out. And Now You See Me 2 is out in cinema at the moment. I didn't know this, so I'll just text him there while we were talking.
Do you know, I've seen...
Take forever to get back.
I have seen that art, actually. I've seen that art, but I don't think I might have seen the trailer a while ago, but I don't think I've ever
Well,
watched it.
I don't have to. You don't have to put spoilers up for the first one because it's been out for like a couple of years now. It was a fella recruited the 3 of them because they were good at being magician, street magician, performing magician, whatever. And Joe, to be an elite magician or be a magician of whatever standard or class, you had to get past certain tests.
Aye.
So he gives them the challenge. Joe left them puzzles and things to do, and they went and performed. The four of them ended up performing together on stage. And the first thing they did was rob a bank in another country while on stage.
Huh.
They were in America on stage, and they got this fella out of the audience, who was the guy that had the key to the vault in the other country, over saying, they're in America and this was over in Russia or something. And they put him on the stage, and right now we're going to teleport you to your bank. And poof, and he disappears. And from his point of view, like he lifts up the helmet and he's standing in the bank vault with a pallet full of money. And then it gets sucked up the fan and then spit out through the audience, and the ones that go into the bank the next morning, the money's gone.
Huh.
But there's no way to prove it because they never left the stage. And they were never in the country. So they were in trouble over it, but nobody could prove it. That's how it started anyway, with their first trick. And then they had to do something better than that for the second bit, and better than that again for the third bit. And the cop and somebody else was chasing them and trying to catch them at it. It was definitely good crack. My friend then he got magic cards and magic things for that Christmas, and pretty good with the cards himself.
Aye.
Definitely good crack. So I'm curious to know what number 2 is. I might go find that and watch that at some point.
Whatchamacallit is in it.
Talk him into it. What's in it?
Whoyamacallit, the actor, what's his face? Whoever played Harry Potter, I can't think of his name now.
Wouldn't have the foggiest. Which one
Whoever
was
played Harry Potter, what's his name?
Daniel
Radcliffe, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, I never even noticed his face in the picture.
So when I wasn't really listening to you then.
Well.
Yeah, I kind of missed all that conversation. I come back at the end, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Right.
A movie.
I was researching something.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
To go back to Nintendo,
Oh. Okay.
they're releasing a new console.
Wait, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have heard about this actually.
And it's not the NX.
Oh?
It is a miniature NES with 30 built-in games.
Nintendo.
Oh.
So classic games such as,
Mario and
Donkey
Duck
Kong,
Hunt.
Dr. Mario,
Duck Hunt.
Metroid, Mega Man 2,
I'll get it for
Super
the
Mario
Metroid.
Brothers, 1, 2, and 3, Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2 as well, Pac-Man, Ninja Garden, Metroid. I already said Metroid, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
I get it for the Metroid. I've done the Metroid ones alright. The Metroids are good. Oh, when did they announce that one?
Just now. Not just now, but I mean,
Not too long
within
ago.
the last day, today.
Oh,
They
4
announced it
hours
today.
ago.
Yeah. So
That's a hell of a notice.
I'm pretty dead on that one today.
Okay, we're
It's
getting
to be-
cutting news.
Apparently, it's available in November. So, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news as of 4 hours ago.
Breaking news for this damn podcast. It'll be 4 hours and 7 days late, though.
Alright, I'm getting cold because
Nah,
shopping's here,
27.
but here's the link for Card Fight. I'll be back in a minute.
Microphone muted.
In a
Okay.
minute. He'll be back in a minute.
Okay, can we time that?
It's 23 minutes past 9 at the moment, so...
Okay, so I've got plenty of time to walk to the top of the hill, catch this Pokemon, and walk back, yeah?
Walk to the top of what?
The
Oh, yeah,
hill.
just walk to the top of... Because my internet's breaking up again. I imagine my mother's watching something on Netflix.
Mhm. I want to go catch this Weedle. It's just barely out of range. Come on,
Yeah.
move over, you little stupid idiot. My character's wandering up and down the street slightly. I mean, I gotta go put my runners on and get my jacket, and oh, it's disappeared. Never mind. But now you see, now it's disappeared. Now I've lost my 3 symbols at the bottom.
Hmm?
I've lost the 3 symbols at the bottom of the screen.
Does that mean there's nothing there?
You see, I don't know. I can't click on my character thing, and I can't click on my.
I'd come out of it and kill the app if you can.
It did that earlier when I was trying to click on something that was in range, and I couldn't.
Apparently, Pokemon Go basically is selling out.
Oh yeah, I clicked it up earlier and went, sorry for any inconvenience, but our servers cannot handle whatever. This is why they're releasing it country by country after a couple of weeks at a time, because each network they put it on can't handle the load. When everyone realizes it's there, downloads it, and some of the things are crashing out completely. They didn't realize there was going to be this many Joe all at once.
How did they not realize this?
Don't know. But that's why they're doing it country by country. You just cannot handle it at all. Doesn't matter what country they put it into.
Ooh. Got 2 of them near me.
You know, like, for a start,
I
anyone
killed
playing.
the app and reloaded it, and then
Yeah.
I got Pokemon near me, and it's working again properly.
Yeah, because like everyone playing Ingress is instantly playing this. That has any interest in it, and there's thousands playing that. And anyone watching any news on Pokemon is now playing it also.
Yep.
You know, like there's.
Ooh, I can evolve my Weedle.
Oh my god, you know. Why? How many candy things did you get?
You only need 12 to do it.
Oh. You're a Weedle. Well, I've only got 1.
Evolve
Oh
my
no, I've
Weedle.
got 3. Got 3. How many Weedles did you catch?
Maybe 3 or 4.
I've got 2 Drowsies.
Okay, well, he evolved into something that looks a lot cooler than a Weedle. He does, however, look like he's about to fall over.
Yeah, I know. It's the cocoon form of it, and then it goes to
Kakuna.
Beedrill, and then Beedrills after that.
Talking about
I'm gonna-
Metapod is spawned next to me as well.
You know, that's the in between Caterpie and Butterfree.
Yep.
I have to
Get it?
find
Nope.
to find that. I have a wee card somewhere, just a wee like
Ooh.
postcard with all the bloody pictures on it. I've lost that. I have
What is
to look
this
up.
crap about spinning it? I can spin dickily.
Put your finger on the ball and spin it round clockwise, and the ball will spin.
No, it don't.
No, we don't. Well, the video I clicked up, he knows a lot of stuff you can read up on or listen to, and he's got 4 short videos at the
Jesus
moment.
Christ, do I miss again? I swear to God. Oh my, yeah, I got it.
The shrinking circle too, the green or the orange or the red or whatever.
Yeah.
The smaller it is, the better it is to catch.
Oh.
The smaller that shrinking circle is, the better chance you've got of catching it.
I got a pretty bad chance of catching this thing. I've lost it twice now.
Good.
Come on. Yes! Gotcha.
Oh, pardon me. What was I doing? Oh.
I'm trying to look
Microphone
at this damn...
activated.
I'm trying to read on Pokemon Go on BBC News at the same time as playing it.
Okay, so what's happened?
I've got 2 Pokemon. I got 2 Pokemon and leveled 1 up.
Oh, so
I evolved a Pokemon. Plus, I'm trying to still... What?
so back to talking about Pokemon. Is it?
An American woman found a dead body while she was looking for a Pokemon near the river near her home.
What? What happened?
Oh,
An
God.
American woman found a dead body while she was looking for Pokemon in a river near her home. Police say that the man died within the last 24 hours and no foul play was suspected.
Well then.
I wonder if he had a phone on him with Pokemon Go on it.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is that it? You didn't actually talk about anything while I was gone? No? Okay.
What were we talking about Pokemon? There's another little thing here. The anti-gay Westboro Baptist Church in the US
Alright.
is the location of a gym in the game, and players planted a pink clefairy called Love is Love there.
Fair enough.
The church
Oh, yeah.
has responded with a series of social media posts calling the Pokemon a sodomite. Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Then saying another thing. All mad in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally 100% agree.
No, Togepi is not the first 150.
Isn't it?
Nope.
Well then, I guess it is a second generation. I'm sure it. Well, whatever then.
This is second generation? This is second generation. It's in the second generation, yeah.
Damn.
It does evolve too.
It does, yeah. That was a third generation thing though.
Was it?
Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't. It didn't. Doesn't have a. Its evolved form in second generation. I know that much.
The evolved form is in the second generation list.
Okay, something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Because I know for a fact that the two things were in different generations.
Okay. I'm just looking at pictures, so it probably is. I have no idea.
Something is wrong because I know for a fact they're in different generations.
Do you reckon the train stations will be locations?
Yeah.
Maybe?
And a rather long train journey soon.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us
They are.
longer than others.
Some of us longer than. Speaking of, I still haven't flipping booked those tickets.
Like, it takes
Oh,
me 2.5 hours just to get to you.
No, it takes you 2.5 hours to get to Cardiff.
Which is where I'm meeting you, so
do you,
yeah.
Do you have a battery pack for your phone?
I do. I've got 2.
Yeah, he's gonna need it so I can actually ring him when he gets to wherever he's going.
Oh, here's something. Turn power saver on in Pokemon Go. It helps a lot, but it doesn't knock anything off. So your phone will still vibrate if Pokemon nearby. Your GPS will still work, so on and so forth. But it just does. It closes background things off, and it helps a lot.
Okay.
That's something else as well.
Well, seeing as I'll be using Pokemon Go for probably the rest of the night, we'll see how long my battery lasts.
Yeah, mine already died. I'm already charging mine.
Mine charges fast anyway, so.
Lucky you.
But yeah, I'm prepared. I've got a laptop coming on the way, so I have an editing.
Bringing your laptop?
Yeah, I've got a nice little 14-inch little laptop, so I can have a portable one.
That isn't a laptop.
14-inch laptop.
That's small. Isn't it?
14 inches.
It doesn't have to be any big. It's only gonna be what.
14 inches isn't all that small for a screen.
Is it a laptop or is it a notebook?
No, it definitely was called a laptop. Where's my
Why are you bringing a laptop anyway?
editing?
Is that what you're doing on the train, is editing?
I'll be editing on the train. I'll be editing during the night
better
in the
hope you get a
hotel
seat
room.
with a You better hope you get a seat with a goddamn...
No,
table.
Togepi is Generation 2, and Togechick is Generation 2 as
That
well.
that is bloody wrong. According
Sitting looking at it.
according to my books, and I trust my books over the internet, that is wrong.
Number 175 and number 176.
That is a load of bull right there.
There you go. Type in the numbers.
That is a load of bull.
There's the numbers.
I'm telling you, that's bull.
I'm just reading what I'm looking at.
Gone. just looking at battery packs. Just for the hell of it, you know.
Oh, now you're looking at. So not during the sale, not during the Amazon sale, but now.
Actually, I'm gonna look at OnePlus.
Yeah.
Oh, itchy
Copy.
lag. Right, what have these guys got in this
Paste.
store?
There you go, Hughes. There's the list I'm at.
That no.
Power
I don't
banks.
believe it. No.
They're separated into their separate generations, and
No. They were two different generations.
you're probably thinking of Polywog.
A what?
A polywog.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't mishear him. He did say
Yeah.
polywog.
Generation 5. I
What's
never even got into
what's
that
the
one.
capacity on your battery thing?
One is 20,000. The other one's 15,000.
Well, the one on OnePlus is 10,000, and it costs £16.
The two that I got were both under 15. But that was because of the sale, though.
I know this will charge my phone fully, though.
Yeah, well, the reason I got mine is for cameras, phone, and cameras.
Camera, phone, and cameras.
Yeah. As well as one can charge the other because the one is a solar panel.
Oh, God. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
In a country that doesn't ever get the sun.
London gets more sun. Yeah, London gets more sun than Wales. And it doesn't
Come on,
actually
look up.
need
Down.
it doesn't actually need a lot of sun. I've tested it on my windowsill while the sun was setting, and the sun sets away from my window, so it was still charging even then. So it doesn't actually need a lot of sun.
Did it charge it?
Oh yeah, no, it's charged. It's charged, but eh. Oh well. I need to get on and go anyway. For this podcast anyway, as well as I need to go to help mother perhaps shopping. But
Okay.
yeah, that's actually going to be pretty much it for this podcast. It was nothing but card games and Pokemon.
Well, I tried to stick the films in the middle of it, and I had a couple of more bits for it, but anyway, we'll save that for the next
You
time.
did well. It's 55 minutes now, so it's actually our longest one for like a month now. Oh wait, maybe yeah. So. Anyway, guys, like I said, we want to say thank you very much for watching for the YouTube portion, and for everyone who was listening, thank you very much for listening, and we will talk to you in the next podcast.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.